Let me show you guys how I made my jalapeno lemon lime agua fresca. You're obviously gonna need a jalapeno. Don't worry guys, don't be scared. We're gonna remove all the seeds and the veins. We don't want any heat, we just want the flavor. So in this case, I'm only gonna use one jalapeno and I'm gonna cut it up in small pieces, and I'm also gonna use 2 limes and 2 lemons. Then I juice the lemons and the limes. I'm not gonna do any garnish inside of the pitcher this time, only because I don't want jalapenos as garnish and I don't want the lemons as garnish either because it makes the water bitter. Anyways, I throw everything into my blender along with a cup of sugar, wink wink. Then I fill up the rest of my blender with water and blend until smooth. Pour everything into my 2-quart pitcher and then fill up the rest of that pitcher with water and mix. And this is the perfect time for you to check for sweetness. If it needs more sugar, add more sugar. If it's too sweet, just add more water. Now this is where the garnish starts. I dip the rim of my cup into some rim dip and then into some fruit powder. It wasn't tahini. Fill up your favorite cup with ice, and now you can add your fruit garnish. I'm just gonna add a couple of pieces of lemon and lime. And then I pour myself some delicious and refreshing jalapeno lemon lime agua fresca. And then to finish it off, I add a slice of lemon and lime dipped onto some chili powder. And you already know we can't forget that matching straw. And that's it guys. Now what agua fresca do you want to see me do next? Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let me show you guys how I make a green, fresh, burning butthole hot sauce. First, I'm gonna go check my garden to see if I have any scorpion peppers. But I didn't. I did have 1 ghost pepper. So I guess we're gonna use that. I'm also gonna use about 8 tomatillos, 4 serranos, that 1 ghost pepper, and 4 habaneros. Now, I really didn't want to make this sauce super burning butthole only because there's a lot of weenies in this house and they won't eat it. So I'm just gonna add some water and take it to the stove so they can start cooking. We're only gonna boil them until the tomatillos change color. If you ever notice that your salsa is too bitter or it gets gelatinous, it's because you're overcooking your tomatillos. Then I add 3 garlic cloves and then I season it with some chicken bouillon and salt. And we blend until smooth. Now I'm just gonna pour it to the container where I'm going to serve the salsa. This is a bowl, but I'm gonna call it a container. Add some diced onions, cilantro, and some avocado, but we didn't have avocado, but we're gonna pretend it's in there. And that's it guys. Now your sauce is ready to start burning buttholes and stomach linings. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Let's pack today's lunchbox for Gus and all of his coworkers. Gus is Natalie's dad, and for those who don't know who Natalie is, that's my son's girlfriend. So a couple of weeks ago, he asked if I can cook him and his coworkers lunch, and I thought, well, he did take my son on their family vacation to SeaWorld, and good deeds never go unforgotten. So today I'm making them bacon cheeseburgers with a crispy shrimp patty on fresh brioche buns. I'm gonna begin by making my shrimp patty. I use shrimp paste, shrimp chunks, onion, and then I season it up with some Cajun seasoning for my patty, and then coat it on some panko and fry it up until it got nice and crispy. For the beef, I'm gonna keep it super simple. I just add some onions and some jalapenos, and then I season it up with Dos Gringos chupacabras. Then I form my patties using my tortilla press because it is easier and cleaner for me. Fry up some bacon for them, and using that same bacon grease, I'm going to cook my patties. Then I flip them, add my cheese of choice. I'm gonna use some cheddar cheese, but we're not done with the cheese. I'm also gonna crisp up some ham and melt some mozzarella. He did mention that they don't want nothing burning on the boho region, so no spice. I also made them some freshly baked brioche buns. Then I butter up my buns, make sure they're nice and crispy. Add all that delicious dressing on both of my buns. Then I add some lettuce, tomatoes again because I added that clip twice, my beef patty along with 2 slices of bacon, and my crispy shrimp patty. We also add our slices of ham with our melted mozzarella cheese. Then we top it off with our top bun and then wrap it up in some parchment paper. Along with their burger, they're going to get some fries. And for the Karens who are gonna be like, oh my god, why is she making her dad food? I made one for her mom also. Trust me, there's normal people in this world. Did I mention how much I hate these damn boxes? And that's it guys. I'm just gonna get everything ready for them so we can drop it off during lunchtime. Bye! Packing lunch for my husband and his coworkers. So it's been a while since I made my husband and his coworkers lunch, and my husband has threatened that if he has to eat pizza one more time, he's quitting. And lately he's been craving nachos, and I don't know if he's pregnant, I'm pregnant, or he has a bitch pregnant. So I guess I'll just give in with his craving and surprise him with nachos asada at work. I'm gonna marinate my meat, and in the morning I just cut it up and fry it up in a little bit of oil. I went to my backyard to collect all of my avocados and made them a fresh guacamole. Using these tins that I got from the Dollar Tree, I'm gonna layer the bottom with some tortilla chips, drizzle some nacho cheese. Then I add my carne asada. I'm also gonna add some Mexican blend cheese, some fontina cheese, and some mozzarella. Then I stick it into the air fryer so it can get nice and melted. I'm gonna add some fresh pico. Then I drizzle it with some sour cream. Add our fresh guacamole, some jalap slices so they can get heartburn at work. Oh, and a chile toreado. Then I close them up, crimp them shut, put them in my hot box so they can stay nice and warm. I get all their condiments ready. In this case, it was just salsa. And as a sweet treat, I made them a tiramisu cake and they can figure out the slices situation at work. You know, I can't forget his note to let him know how much I love him. For their drink, they had the option between a soda or an agua fresca de Guanabana. And there was no way in hell they were gonna say no to the agua fresca, and I'm almost sure they did not regret it. And don't worry, guys, I'm gonna make sure that my husband gets that note right on his hand so that nobody else gets it. And that's it, guys. Now I'm just gonna get everything ready for them, including their drinks, load everything up in my truck, and then I drop it off during lunchtime. Bye! Let me show you guys a quick little recipe for those procrastinators that did not buy anything for Thanksgiving. If you ever get invited to a Thanksgiving get-together, do not show up empty-handed, because 10 out of 10 times, they're going to be talking shit about you when you leave. So I'm here to save your ass. We're making a cheese ball platter using all the ingredients I'm going to list on the screen. Once we mix everything together, I'm going to put it in some saran wrap and then just form a ball or any shape you want. Take it to the fridge, let that get hard. That's what he said. And now, using bacon, jalapenos, and walnuts, we're going to coat our cheese ball. Make sure you press everything together. We don't want nothing to waste, because what are we going to use it for? So make sure you get everything in that cheese ball. And that's it, guys. Now just place it on a nice looking platter. Mine's a little on the bougie side. It has like little tools to kind of get the cheese and spread it on your crackers or meat, whatever the hell you're going to put on here. Remember, you're procrastinators, so you didn't get a chance to go get meat. So all you're doing is putting on crackers. But if you plan ahead, you can put other meats or other types of crackers, more cheese balls, different types of cheeses, fruits, whatever your little heart desires. And that's it, guys. You're ready for your Thanksgiving dinner. Hope you like this recipe. Bye. Let me show you guys a quick gravy recipe. Here I have a couple of turkey wings that I'm going to sear. You can also use the turkey neck and the giblets that come with your turkey, but that's disgusting if you ask me. You're gonna season the shit out of your turkey, and I promise you that's not burnt. It's called flavor. Once our turkey wings have been seared on both sides, we're going to add water. I don't know how many cups I add. I just make sure to cover all the turkey wings. I'm gonna add some garlic, onion, celery, bell peppers, and carrots, and then I let it simmer until forever, maybe like 20 minutes. To my pot, I'm gonna add 6 tablespoons of butter and 6 tablespoons of flour. And then I cook my flour for a couple of minutes and then add my strained turkey broth into the flour. Whisk everything together, and then you let it simmer until it becomes the consistency you want it. I like to leave it a little bit more on the runny side, because once this cools down, it gets hard, like freaking engrudo. And then to rewarm it, you have to add more water and all this stuff. So I just let it a little bit on the runny side. And that's it, guys. You just made homemade turkey gravy. Hope you like this recipe. Bye. Let's pack today's lunchbox for my friends and followers. Today we're making them some stuffed manicotti with chicken and a creamy poblano sauce. So we're going to begin by making the stuffing. We're going to begin by cooking our chicken, and once it's nice and tender, we're going to use a little shredding tool and shred the chicken. In my air fryer, I put 4 poblano peppers. 3 are going to be for the stuffing. I char them, peel them, and then cut them up into some rajas. We're also going to slice a whole onion and 3 minced garlic cloves. To your pan, you're going to add about a tablespoon of butter. Wink, wink. Just kidding, guys. It is actually about half a stick of butter. Then you throw your onions and your garlic in there, season them up, saute them for a little bit before adding your chicken. Now I'm just gonna add a can of corn, my rajas, along with my sour cream, heavy cream, and my cheese of choice. I'm gonna use some mozzarella. Mix everything up, set it aside while I make the poblano sauce. Now I list all the ingredients on the screen. Once the sauce is ready, you're gonna put a nice little layer to the bottom of your baking dish. Then you begin to stuff your manicottis using a little piping bag. And be careful, because they will bust in your face. Bust in the face or not, we're gonna use them anyways, because we ain't wasting any food. So I lined them up on my baking dish, drizzled it with some more poblano sauce, and then I sprinkled with some queso chihuahua. Pop them into the oven until the cheese gets nice and melted, and that cheese pool runs about 3 times around your block. Then I garnish it with a little bit of green onion and some sweet corn. To go along with their stuffed manicotti, they're also gonna get a small side salad and some Hawaiian rolls with some butter and garlic. For their drink, they had the option between a soda or a watermelon cotton candy agua fresca with some cotton candy glitter bombs. I'm actually really excited for them. That is it, guys. I'm just gonna get everything ready for them, including their drink, so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye.